That's the thing. That's the thing that really got you here. And so you go with Brown, and he gets virtually nothing. We're going to bring number 5 in the game, and let's see what he has to say about it.
And he's been pretty quiet here in the second half. Big Quintavious Lockett. Two-headed monster running back for the Panthers. Fake to Lockett. Bowens to throw just before the pressure comes in, and he's picked off. Second interception of the day, third turnover of the day, forced by the Cedar Grove defense. Jakar Horton getting it done there.
And he just reads this just right. Horton just steps right in front and take that one away. He's trying to go to Bender. Saints with the football once again. Cedar Grove back in business.
A little excited now, right now, Saints fans, everyone with that school, that program. As we mentioned here earlier in the day, vying for their 4th state championship since 2015. Back in business now at the 34, looking for more. Jamar Graham going deep again, and it's out of bounds, trying to get it to Bonner. Well defended there by Curtis Ward. And brings up second down.
And that was a pass he throws the way you kind of want to. He's throwing it so that either your receiver's going to get it, goes out of bounds. Lessen the chance for an interception. With this Carver defense now, it's got a task to do. Try to keep this Cedar Grove offense out of the end zone.
Saints with a man in motion. It's actually thrown behind him, but he's going to run the ball, and all the way down, that's Bernard Mack. Got a catch earlier in the day and takes this for positive yards. We move the chains.
Nice play call, well executed. Move the sticks for another first down.
And a hurry-up offense now, right back under center. Graham looking for more, looking downfield, sees a man there, and it's thrown high, trying to get it to Mack. Knocked away, incomplete. Buchanan there on the coverage. Brings up second down.
Throws that one off the back foot, leans it out, dangles it out there a little bit. His receiver couldn't haul it in.
Yep.
And Carver could make a play on it.
Curtis Ward also there on the defense. We have still not seen Tobias Robinson come back from that injury in the second quarter on either side for Carver Atlanta. We'll keep watching that. Took a hard hit to his midsection on a completed pass and out there in the flat.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Not what you want if you're Coach Miles for Carver. Another penalty in this one. You take a team, Sam, that's got momentum already, and you just give them yards. Now down to the 11. Handoff to Dubinion. Stays on his feet somehow. Gets it inside the 10, inside the 5. Dragging black shirts with him.
That was a play that was going nowhere.
Yeah.
That play was going absolutely nowhere. And it's just his will and determination. He's bottled up, but they don't bring him down. Hard determined running today by Rashad Dubinion.
6-yard pickup. Dubinion again trying to string it out to the right side. Stutter step and in for the touchdown. How about Rashad Dubinion?
Now he did that himself. He just threw a leg at him like, here's a leg, but you don't get me. My goodness.
Just impressive by the Saints offense. One more look here. He's got the blocker there, but watch him freeze the defense right here.
Just drag that foot for just a minute and then take off.
Number 24, Joshua Stone, had him dead to right. He had him bottled up, but because he had to stop, his momentum, that gave him just enough space to get around for the touchdown. And Forte, Amari Forte comes on for the extra point, and all of a sudden we come out of this hour-long weather delay, and it has been all Cedar Grove back on the field in the third quarter.
That's just something. Right? And you know what the guy can do, so you got to respect him. But all he's looking for is that little crease, and he found it.
That's impressive. 4 plays, 34 yards, 57 seconds is all it took after the interception. And so now all of a sudden Cedar Grove, the Saints, beginning to kind of spread things out a bit. And once again, there's a scoring drive we just talked about. Took less than a minute to make it happen.
Yep, that man, Durbinion, little touch of Barry Sanders there.
Yeah.
About that.
And again, for an offense that was shut down in the first quarter.
Right.
All these points now, since then, they scored just seconds into the second quarter, and it's been an offensive performance ever since then. Forte, the left footer with the kickoff. Gets it deep inside the 5. Panthers bring it out. That's Bender. Good return. Out past the 30, and we'll see if the Panthers can answer now. So 2 possessions since the delay, a fumble and an interception, both leading to touchdowns for Cedar Grove.
And now you got less than 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. You're not quite at the point of the game where you got to throw the ball every play yet, but you're starting to get there. You know, the clock is going to be your worst enemy. You got to do something good on this possession. You really do. Execution, just play smart. Try to be clean and try not to have any penalties here that have you going in the wrong direction.
Too many of those for both teams here in this Class 3A championship game. Let's see what the Panthers answer with. Bryce Bowens, a junior quarterback. He's under pressure again, but completes the pass. Well done to Quintavious Davis. Stays on his feet, and he's got a first down.
Nice call there. Nice play. Nice execution. You need it. You got a player down here. Yes, we do.
Cedar Grove player, see if we couldn't see it on that replay. But play stopped in the field while they tend to the Cedar Grove defender who is down. Great footwork there by Davis as well. Get those couple of extra yards and get the first down.
See which player that is.
Looks like that could be
Miller, Christian Miller, 52. He's been very active in this game.
He was chasing the quarterback, if you saw in the replay there, and had Bowens just about in his grasp when he got the pass away. Very active, two-way player. Solid leader of this team.
Let's see if we can get him up there.
Cedar Grove and Coach Adams.
He's going to need some assistance getting off the field. They're favoring that right leg. They were looking at that right knee, and he's moving very slowly. You work hard. You work hard to get to this game. You work all through the off season and your spring ball, your summer months, with the hopes of getting the chance to have your team make it and play in the 15th game of the year. And if you get to play in the game, you want to play the whole game. You don't want to have to leave this. This is what you've been working for.
That's right. We'll keep an eye on Christian Miller, number 52, and again hope that all is well with him and he can return to the field of play. So when they restart here, Carver now after the first down on their own 44, trying to make something happen here. Down 3 scores. Back-to-back turnovers here on their last 2 possessions, both leading to touchdowns for the Saints. You can see what they've done here in the third quarter. 9 plays, 47 yards. But need a score in this drive. Bowens with a quick pass. Trying to get it to Mender, but threw it high, and that'll bring up a second down.
Nice idea once again to get rid of it quickly. A little inaccurate on the throw, couldn't connect with his receiver.
Sam, as you mentioned, it's one thing that you're at that point right now, not quite yet, but you're getting into that territory where you're going to have to go downfield and turn this into more of a a vertical game. And so how much do you have? What can you do to make that happen? Get those quick scores. Cedar Grove has done that, and that's led to a 35-14 lead here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10, and another flag.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Goes against Cedar Grove. Greg DeFore, luckily we're not paying him by the call because
I know
have to write
I know
an extra check, I think.
But he may need a new whistle. It's been getting a workout today.
13th penalty on Cedar Grove for 95 yards in this game. One of the things that Coach John Adams was not happy about is when Fred Khalil talked about halftime.
And we got movement again.
Cedar Grove thinks they were pulled off
False
sides.
start, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And they were right. Okay, so Cedar Grove's numbers, 8 penalties, 54 yards. 149 yards total of penalties in this game.
Man.
We're still in the third quarter. So with the 2 penalties, right back to 2nd and 10. Bowens. Oh, he is under pressure. Had to just get rid of it.
I mean, Everett Rousseau, and he comes clean most of the time.
Yeah.
Nobody touches him. And I don't know how you don't have someone assigned to pick up that guy when he's coming on the blitz. But watch 34, never touched. Just comes and right up the middle.
Yep. Bowen's lucky to get rid of that, and lucky that it was not intercepted. It was lofted enough that some defensive backs were in the area. 3rd down conversions. Carver 3 of 8. 3rd down and 10 here. Try to keep the drive alive. Bryce Bowens on 3rd down. Helmet comes off one of his linemen. That's Pena. Ball thrown up, caught, and what a catch. DeAndre Buchanan has done that a couple of times today. And so they make it happen. 32 yards in the pass play. And what a job by the offense. Bowens to Buchanan to make this happen and get the 1st down.
Here's Bowens rolling out, doing his best Aaron Rodgers imitation here. And just throwing it.
That's a nice throw on the run.
Very nice throw on the run. Extends that play. Extends it until his receiver can find a spot.
Back to live action, left side of your screen. Completed pass from Bowens over to Curtis Ward. Buchanan, good looking receiver. Hurry up offense now. 2nd down play. Lockett. Gain of 6 yards in that pass play. They'll give Lockett 1. His forward progress brings up a 3rd down now for the Panthers.
And that's the thing. If you're going to bring Lockett in, you want to get more productivity than that at this stage of the game. Now we got another flag down.
Illegal substitution, defense, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. The result is the 1st down.
14 penalties, 100 yards now against Cedar Grove. By the way, in case you're tuning in here to GPB and wondering what's going on, we had an hour-long weather delay with some lightning in the area of Cedar Park Stadium. Had to take both teams and spectator, everybody out of the stadium, and that lasted for about an hour. So if you're expecting a 3:30 kickoff for the next game, you've got some time. We are just now a third quarter, 2:30 to go. This is the Class 3A championship game. We still will have 2 more games to come here on GPB for the Georgia Football Championships. Bowens in the end zone, overthrows his intended receiver, Ward. Make that Buchanan. He's looking for Buchanan. It brings up 2nd down.
Got some time there from his line. Bowens just didn't make the connection with his receiver.
But Sam, I like that he's looking downfield. The understanding of your running game, and boy, you do it well. But you've got to get a score, and you've got to hold on to the time. You're going to need that clock to become a factor here in the 4th quarter. Brown with the carry on 2nd down. Strings it out left side. Can't quite turn the corner. Gets it down to about the 9. And they'll pick up 3rd down and about 6.
It's still going to be a pretty sizable third down play they got coming back here. And you can see how what happened in the first game happened as far as the run game. Cedar Grove's defense just kind of diffuses that run. But with having the added dimension of Bryce Bowens, like we mentioned, giving Carver an opportunity as they bring Lockett back in the game here. 3rd and 4. How are you going to get these 4 yards?
6-yard pickup there by Brown. They give to Lockett. He bowls his way forward and looks like he's close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Boy, it's right on there. That's going to be close. Let's see where they spot it exactly. Needed 4
first and goal.
yards.
You got it. There's it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished, first down.
Let's see if he finishes.
Chains moved. 1st and 4 to Lockett again. Trying to hold on to him. That was big number 99, Green. Adonijah Green first hit him and held on for dear life as he got about a yard.
And now Lockett comes out of the game. He's coming out kind of.
Clock winding. 2-yard gain on that. 2nd down from the 2, and Brown's in for the touchdown. Jarvius Brown, the 2-yard score. And Carver gets its first score of the second half.
And that was needed. It's much needed for this Carver team after the success that Cedar Grove has had. Coming out of the locker room. There's Jarvius Brown, one of the 2,000-yard running backs that Carver Atlanta has.
Great job there by the offensive line. How about that? So Desai Berry, number 53, Dexter Umorin. Pardon me. 2-point conversion now. Bowen's on the keep, but he's not going to get it. Green is there along with Russaw. So they come up short. So they'll have to go for 2 at some point again.
We got the training staff over there looking at Lockett. Running a little gingerly coming off the field.
You see what he's done today. What a big part of this offense. 10 carries, 67 yards, the touchdown earlier. They will need him in the 4th quarter to make a run at a victory here and a state championship.
Absolutely, absolutely. They're going to need him to come out and give what he can. I think this team is the training staff checking him over.
Scoring drive for the Panthers, 10 plays, 66 yards. It took them only 2 minutes and 19 seconds. So tell you this, we have seen after yesterday, and you and I did the Class 2A game and saw Fitzgerald running off drives of 5, 6, and 7 minutes long to get their touchdowns. It's been a lot of quick hitting here. I mean, some 2.5 minute, maybe a 3-minute drive occasionally. We had 34 seconds. I mean, what was 10 seconds on the 180-yard touchdown pass?
Right.
Quick scoring on both sides.
Explosive plays, quick strikes.
Let's go down to Fred Khalil to check on some of these injuries here. Fred, what's going on?
Well, we got Lockett right over here. He's been working out. He was running as we take a look at him. He's over there by the tent, but he's been running up and down the sideline here. They've been working on his leg, and he's trying to test it. It appears like a foot or an ankle right now, and that's what he's testing as he's over there. But he looks like he's going to be back in this game, guys. I really do. I believe he'll be back in a series or 2. All
right, Fred, and it's good news for Carver Atlanta, no question about that. We talked about the scoring drives. The longest scoring drive, longest for Cedar Grove today was 2 minutes, 19 seconds. The longest.
Compared to yesterday,
right.
We saw some really long scoring drives with some teams that just, especially with Fitzgerald, as they were running the football.
Yeah, I should say any drive for Cedar Grove today. That's what it's been. And again, this last scoring drive just now by the Panthers of Carver Atlanta was 2 minutes, 19 seconds. So this is not over by any stretch, a 2-touchdown margin right now, but both teams showing they can score in a hurry. Good look there at the veteran coach, Darren Miles of the Panthers. We talked about the first of the game, each team showing some jitters, and we that here coming out of the weather delay as well.
And you got the unexpected extra time. You plan for certain things. You can practice with preparation knowing, okay, when we take the time out, we get this much time. When we go in at halftime, we're going to have this much time. But not the fact that you're going to go out and start playing and go back into the locker room. And that's been the other thing that these teams have been challenged by today.
Different kicker here on the kickoff. Brian Akamiyasaki, the senior. Ricky Lee on the return for the Saints and gets it out to about the 40. Nicely done there. So a different kicker for Carver Atlanta, and that may be why they didn't kick the extra point just then. There could be a situation with their regular kicker, Eric Bravo Escudero. We'll watch that as we get into the fourth quarter and see if it becomes a factor later on.
We'll watch to see, but right now we want to see what Cedar Grove does. They've seen Carver get the football, come down and get their points. What does the Cedar Grove offense come out do now? We come out and we watch Graham take it through the air. Does he hand it off to number 7?
There's so much offense in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 3 more touchdowns before this game is over. Combined. First down from the 41. Graham with the fake. Now he throws complete. It's a first down and more into Panther territory. Nice catch there by Bernard Mack. He's been a target of Graham passes here more than once in the third quarter. And once again, a hurry-up offense. Back to the line of scrimmage for the Saints. At the 44 of Carver. Quick throw. Oh, dangerous right there with some defenders all around.
Nobody fooled that time. No, Joshua Stone right there to make the solo stop.
Yeah, Farrell on the catch on that one. Second down. Clock winding, the final minute. Class 3A championship game. Cedar Grove. 3 titles already in the trophy case at home. Trying to get a 4th. All since 2015. Graham again already with 4 touchdown passes. That one not even close to the mark. And brings up a 3rd and 13 with 21 seconds to go.
Boy, and Zachary Hosh thought he had a shot at that one, went right over his head. And he's saying, boy, I should have gotten up there and found a way to pull that one in. 34 was right there. Didn't get a chance to make the play on that one.
Center Park Stadium, downtown Atlanta, home of Georgia State University. 3rd day of championship coverage here on GPB. 2 more games to come. 3rd and 13 now. This has not been a problem for the Cedar Grove offense. At least twice, they've converted on 3rd and 10 or more. And they're trying to do it again here. Pass to Bonner, but a great job there on the defensive end by Devontae Amasani to keep Bonner from a first down. It brings up 4th down now, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Great defensive stop because you had Dominion in motion. I'm sure everybody had to follow him a little bit. So Bonner caught the catch, but they made the stop, and we're headed for the 4th quarter.
And now a decision to make by Coach Adams and this Cedar Grove Saints. It's been the Saints marching toward a championship yet again through 36 minutes. They've survived an hour-long rain delay, and now who can finish it off in the final quarter? Class 3A title on the line. We're back with more after this.
This program on GPB is made possible in part by supporters of the Georgia High School Association, including the following.
Our mission has always been to support Georgia farmers. That's why we created Georgia Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, providing financial protection that farmers needed. While this remains the same today, we've grown to protect all Georgians through home, auto, and life insurance. From the very beginning and into the future, we stand for every Georgia community.
We are our Farm Bureau.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You say I did?
Yeah!
CBHDD's Red Ribbon campaign is about all Georgians standing together for substance abuse prevention. Stay in the game and live drug-free. Learn more about healthy alternatives and living a drug-free lifestyle at garedribbon.org.
Fourth quarter about to start here in the Class 3A championship game. Cedar Grove in control at this point here in the 3A title game. University of North Georgia, a nationally recognized leader in academic excellence, affordability, and student achievement with more than 80 undergraduate majors and master's and doctoral programs in business, education, health sciences, criminal justice, and more. Details at go.ung.edu/learn more. Carver Atlanta Panthers down 2 touchdowns as we start the fourth quarter here, and a fourth down play, and as expected, we thought this might be the case. Cedar Grove going to go for it. 4th and 6. Graham, the sophomore quarterback, number 15, trying to get his team to the 34-yard line. Looking to throw, escapes the rush, takes it himself, reaches out for the 34.
What are they calling it?
And they're going to call it that it's down.
They're going to say the ball was down?
They're going to say the ball that
they're saying the ball was down.
Yeah.
If he's saying it's down, then they probably got a first down here.
One more look at it.
Pass rush comes at him. And Graham says, hey, I can move too. I can move well enough to get that first down. Reached out there, but when he reached out, the ball comes loose.
But the ball,
he got the first down.
Oh, yeah, so first down, and now you give it to your workhorse, DeBinion. 3 yards on the first down carry, brings up second down at 7. But a nice effort there by Graham to see that everyone was covered. Great job, great blocking by the pocket. He steps up, sees there's nobody around, reaches out. Great effort by the sophomore.
Big play, keeps the possession going.
From the 31, DeBinion again on second down. Stopped this time by Terrell Lightfoot, number 10.
He's had a busy day.
Yes, he has.
He's talking. Everyone's out there today, man. These guys know each other very well.
Carver High School in Atlanta, literally blocks away from the stadium here, Center Park Stadium. Summerhill neighborhood, such great history in this part of Atlanta. No gain there by DeBinion, so 3rd and 7. As you can see, the yellow marker trying to get to the 24-yard line. Graham, already 4 touchdown passes of the day, gets it to his receiver, first down and more. Still on his feet, going down. What a play by Bowden Walker to take that screen pass. He was the safety valve up there, and they get the first down.
But also watch the smarts of Graham, who's looking and waiting, can't find the receiver he wants, does his progression, and does just enough to make the defense thinks he may run again, because we just saw him run to get the first down. Opens things up for his receiver.
Another pass here. First down, gets it to Bonner, and they're down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Saints. Very mature play as well, Sam, to make sure he was behind the line of scrimmage before he threw that ball and to get those yardage. We're seeing this young man really grow up in a hurry for this Cedar Grove offense.
Really has. He really has. And he's just established himself more and more as this season has progressed. We got a timeout call, look like here.
Yeah, Cedar Grove looks like calls a timeout. 10-13 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cedar Grove, how did they get to Atlanta? Well, here's a look at their path. Look at that first score against White County. 79-0. They dominated, and then on from there to get here.
In all the games, look at the number on the right to show you what this team has done defensively. We admire what they're doing with their offense, the quick strike potential, the explosive plays. But look at what this defense did. That's during the playoffs.
That's impressive. 22 points allowed in 4 games leading up to today, and 20 points allowed here by a determined Carver Atlanta offense that still isn't done. They've shown they can score and get it done. Coach Darren Miles. There's Jamar Graham. Fresh look at his numbers. 325 yards in the air, 4 touchdowns and 1 interception when he was hit. Meanwhile, Bonner, the receiver, 8 catches, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns for him. And yet another penalty flag.
Encroachment. Defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
That takes it from the 4 down to about the 2. Jamarcus Spears, defensive lineman, number 99 there for the Panthers. Takes it down to the 1. Cedar Grove, a touchdown here will make it very hard for the Panthers to come back, and only 10 minutes to go. Graham, toss. And they're going to say it's not a catch. Trevon Farrell, who caught the last touchdown, the 4th one of the day by Graham.
He reached for that one. It hit the ground. Let's take another look. Wanted to catch. He reaches for that one. Nah, he comes out. He bounces that one. The officials see it.
And we did have a catch earlier that was bobbled, and there's no replay in Georgia high school football. It was called a catch. When we saw the replay, of course, here in GPB, it was not. 11th play of the drive here coming for Cedar Grove. Handoff to DeBinion, and he's in for the touchdown, his 2nd on the day. And the Saints extend their lead.
He has a smile as he gets up. Give it the number 7. He knows the way. Got a nose for the goal line in the end zone. Another touchdown for the Saints.
Amari Forte, the kicker, he's been busy today. Six for 6 on point afters. Cedar Grove, Rashad DeBinion, they've been here before. 3 titles in recent years and going for the 4th. Can they finish it off? Carver tries to answer next.
Cigna is a proud partner of Georgia Public Broadcasting and Football Fridays. Cigna's mission is to improve the health, well-being, and peace of mind of those we serve. Learn more at Cigna.com/takecontrol to learn how you can help support your physical and emotional well-being.
When you hear about opioid overdoses, you probably didn't realize half of the nation's overdoses happen in the exact same spot. It's not here or here. It's happening right at home. Georgians are accidentally dying in their own homes because people don't understand the dangers of taking an oxy or perk with a glass of alcohol for stress or to sleep. Learn how to protect your family from opioid overdose at opioidresponse.info.
Sweetheart, please don't forget to wear your seatbelt. I got it, Mom.
It's a really nice day, living in the right space. Breathing your grace, got me feeling some kind of way.
In the blink of an eye, so many tomorrows can disappear. Buckle up for your future, every trip, every time. A message from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Respect. It's more than a word. In the U.S. Army, respect is earned every day. Now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify for more. Information at goarmy.com/bonus or 800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Offensive show here by Cedar Grove. 2nd touchdown moments ago by Rashad DeBinion makes it a 42-20 game in this Class 3A championship. 2 more games to come here on GPB. Coming up next is the Class 5A game, Warner Robins versus Calhoun. Followed up later on tonight around 8 o'clock or so. We're going to follow that. Milton Collins Hill for the 7A championship. Again, we're on about an hour delay because of some weather problems. You had to stop playing earlier here in the 3rd quarter. If you're looking for that Warner Robins Calhoun game, that's why it's not quite on the screen just yet.
Stay tuned wherever you are. If you're watching, like I said, if you're watching online, if you're watching at home, hey man, get that extra bucket of popcorn ready. Sit back and relax. We got great high school football championship weekend. 2 more games coming up after this.
Like you said, it's like Christmas coming early.
It is. It is. We're
so much fun. Penalty here on the kick by Forte. We'll see what happened. Yeah, great action. We wish the delay didn't happen.
Encroachment, kicking team, 5-yard penalty, free kick.
15th penalty By the way, that scoring drive for Cedar Grove, 11 plays, 59 yards, and it took them forever by their standards. 3 minutes, 16 seconds, which is their longest drive of the day.
Oh, man, that really took a while compared to what's been happening throughout the day with these teams. They've been moving up and down the field at a rapid clip.
They have. We talked about the weather delay, officially 1 hour and 8 minutes that delay, and they cleared everybody out of the stadium because of the lightning that was in the area. But again, everyone kept safe, and we're back to live play now here just about an hour ago. Mender on the return on the Forte kick, and that's where Carver Atlanta will pick up. Actually, correction, we returned to play just about 40 minutes ago is when we did come back on the field and actually return to live action. And it was a tough start after the timeout for Carver Atlanta. A fumble to end the first drive. Cedar Grove scores a touchdown. Then an interception on the next drive. Cedar Grove scores a touchdown, and that really is what broke this game open.
It really has. And Carver's had a difficult time just regaining the form that we saw them have to start this game in the first half.
Exactly 10 minutes to go. A little desperation time now. Need points and in a hurry. Bowens, a junior quarterback, finds his man all by himself. It's Brown. He's got a first down and still going into Saints territory to the 49. Great pickup there and a great call on first down for the 16-yard pickup for Brown and the Panthers.
Needs something good to happen. And Brown, while he is a 1,000-yard running back, you want him to come out of that backfield, still catch the ball out in space, maybe make some people miss and do some good things for you. Here's first down, and we got number 5 back in the game.
Good sign to see him back after that looked like a possible ankle injury. Fred Khalil, our sideline reporter, talking about they were working on that and expected to see him back, and Fred was right. There he is. First down, Bowens, all kinds of time. Under pressure now. Throws out of bounds. Ricky Lee trying for the interception, but it would have been out of bounds. Good smart play there to throw it out of bounds and keep it from being a pick and bring up second down.
It's nice to see that Bowens can do that. It's not what you really want to see him do, but it's nice that he has the ability to elude tacklers and extend the play long enough. Hopefully that one of his receivers will find a spot and just sit there so he can get it to him.
More than 600 yards of offense total here in this 3A championship game. Gets it to Mender. He's had some fantastic plays. He's a player who was hard to bring down, and right there, his effort, second effort to drag the defender along with him. Looks like it's going to result in another first down for Carver.
You just want to get the ball in his hands. He's one of those guys, and he's shown that he's reliable. You get it to me, I'm going to run hard. I'm not going to be easy to bring down.
A determined player, good-looking receiver. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Clock running. They need scores and quickly. Bowen keeps it himself. Flag on the play. Gets a first down and then some, and out of bounds. But we'll see what the official said went wrong. You can see on your screen there we've got some raindrops starting to fall again. Rain held off for the first half, came down in buckets to start the second half, and just minutes later is when they did cause the rain delay because of weather, and now we're seeing some sprinkles coming back after the sun was out about 15 minutes ago.
Illegal substitution, defense declined. The result of the play is the first down.
And you can see the rain, and that's at least the second time they've had a legal, maybe even a third legal substitution against Cedar Grove. It's been a problem for them, Sam, all day. So 5-yard penalty there. Correction. They took it away. Touchdown. I'm looking at the sideline.
Oh,
my man Lockett takes it in to the house for the touchdown. The Panthers. That's how you get it done.
That didn't take long.
It didn't.
It did.
Rain? What rain?
They just rumbling to the end zone for the score.
Touchdown, Lockett. Now they've got to go for 2 here. Let's see if the kicker.
If it's the kicker, we go for 2.
With the kicker who didn't. Yeah, maybe some with the kicker. They're going to go for 2 again here. Direct snap to Brown on the Wildcat, and he's intercepted there on the pass. So Carver Atlanta, how about the man You can't keep a good man down. Quintavious Lockett says, no problem at all. Rain doesn't bother me. It's just wet stuff. Have this. Touchdown. Carver staying in the game.
At Regions Bank, we're here to listen to your needs, and we'll customize a plan to help you reach your financial goals. Our service to Georgia goes beyond banking to creating more inclusive prosperity in our communities. From education to financial wellness to economic development, we're working to level the playing field so more people can succeed and our communities can thrive.
Sweetheart, please don't forget to wear your seatbelt. I got it, Mom.
It's a really nice day, living in the right space. Breathing your grace, got me feeling some kind of way.
In the blink of an eye, so many tomorrows can disappear. Buckle up for your future, every trip, every time. A message from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Hi, folks. Butch Miller from Milton Martin Honda in Gainesville. On the sidelines, having another great day. Remember, folks, we all need to encourage and support all of our students. And if you believe Milton Martin Honda is behind our students, you got that right.
DBHDD's Red Ribbon campaign is about all Georgians standing together for substance abuse prevention. Stay in the game and live drug-free. Learn more about healthy alternatives and living a drug-free lifestyle at garedribbon.org.
42-26. Boy, we have talked a lot about this, man.
Yeah.
Quintavious Lockett. Let's go back down to Fred Khalil. Fred, this guy had an injury just a few minutes ago. He looked healthy on that run.
Well, he looked great on that run, Larry. And, you know, his knee was iced. He kept icing his knee over on the Carver sideline. That was the big key right there. He was icing his knee, not his ankle. So he was able to get back in the game. He told Coach Miles he wanted to get back in the game, so he did. And he scored, so that's where we are right now. But the rain down here really, really coming down hard, guys.
Yeah, we could see it here on camera. Sam, as you mentioned, one of two 1,000-yard rushers that Carver has on this roster.
Two 1,000-yard rushers. What high school coach would love to have that, huh?
That's right.
A problem to decide which one you're going to use. A little thunder and lightning. They still got time here.
Onside kick, as you might expect, but the hands team is in, and they make that happen. So nice job by Jakir Horton. Just a sophomore. He did a great job there for Cedar Grove. That was a much-needed touchdown. You had to have a touchdown there if you were Carver to stay in this game. Now your defense has got to step up and get a 3-and-out quickly and get the ball back.
And also you try the onside kick, so now you give Cedar Grove some good field position to get started if you're not able to get that and fall on it. But now they have it.
Looks like the quarterback, Graham, limping just a little bit there as he comes out for this first down play. Just shy of midfield. It's a player that we don't see very often for Cedar Grove, number 17. That's DeMarcus Smith, the running back. He's a sophomore.
Yep. Then another running back, Bolton Walker, 26, into the game.
That means DeBinion is not in the game right now. We'll follow that and see how things go. 9-yard pickup there. Walker, nice second effort, still on his feet. Walker down to the 35-yard line, and another first down for Cedar Grove. And the clock will keep moving after they move the chains.
And that's with yards after the first contact. That's just will and determination. Off defenders there. A couple of more defenders there, just won't go down. Finally, Quintavious Davis comes over there and finishes.
1st and 10. Time winding down. Cedar Grove in control. Quarterback Graham looking to the sideline, taking his time. They're in no hurry at all, nor should they be. In control, up by 16 here in the fourth quarter. Handoff again to the sophomore, DeMarcus Smith. It'll bring up a second down.
And it seems like right now Cedar Grove is just watching that play clock, watching it, tick down until you probably got only like 4 or 5 seconds, and then snap the ball.
And for Carver Atlanta, because you haven't tried to kick the last 2 point afters and you failed into 2-point conversions, now you're still down 3 scores. Instead of being down 2, it could be 42-28, but it's 42-26. Hand off to Walker, going left side. Brought down there in a hurry, and a great defensive effort there by number 4, Devontae Amassiani, the linebacker.
Watch for number 4 in black. Gets the read, comes out and won't let him go.
Good pursuit. And again, as you can see, the rain, as Fred mentioned a moment ago, the rain really starting to come down now here in the fourth quarter, getting near the 6:30 mark of the fourth. Quarterback Jamar Graham, just a sophomore, 6'5", 4 touchdown passes already in this game. 3rd and 7 now. Throw again, complete.
Whoa,
what a hit.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Bernard Mack didn't get the name of that truck.
Yellow Mosley says, here I am, looking for me. I'm right here. They got a flag on the play.
Yeah, we've seen some hitting from both sides today. Make no mistake about it. And it's going to go against Cedar Grove. Now, if they decline it, it'll be 4th down. If they take it, it'll be 3rd and 12. Let's see what the call is going to be. Waiting for a decision from Coach Darren Miles of Carver.
Ineligible receiver downfield, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, 3rd down.
3rd down. So let's look at that play again. Sam, what a hit here by Mosley, number 11.
Turns around and, whoa!
Boy.
Oh, my goodness.
It was almost, that was a helmet to helmet. They could have drawn a penalty on that.
I think that, but I think it wasn't hit him with the crown of the helmet. I think it wasn't. Yeah. Wasn't aiming.
It wasn't. It wasn't target. Wasn't intentional. I totally agree. All right, so back to the 38 on the 3rd down play. 3rd and 12 going downfield, looking for his man Farrell, who already has 1 touchdown catch today. Couldn't connect there. That brings up a 4th and 12, and we would assume punt is coming from Cedar Grove.
And Graham just kind of knew he was about to get hit. He just wanted to get rid of it, throw it out there, and see if he could get a play made, see if he let one of his playmakers run underneath it and catch it. Not that time.
And the punt team does come out.
Right now you want to line up for it now, because at what point do you catch it? What point do you let it drop and see if it can roll into the end zone?
First punt in the game since their first possession for Cedar Grove. That's how potent this offense has been. Emmanuel Portier on the kick. It's Mender on the reception, on the return, and we will begin their 1st down and 10 for Carver Atlanta. Breda Press Management has started here locally with 1 employee in 1975. Today, Breda has over 125 technicians and 95 vehicles on the road. Breda Pest Management, a proud sponsor of GPB High School football. See more at bredapest.com. Certainly appreciate all of our sponsors all season long here on GPB. It's been such a treat for us to bring the best in Georgia high school football to you all season, and here as we're in championship week.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Another penalty. Carver Atlanta getting a little happy, a little in a hurry. By the way, that scoring drive, 5 plays, 65 yards, took just a minute 13. For Carver just a few moments ago. Get that in case we missed that.
Here's your penalty count. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
1st and 5. Bowens did that 1st and 15. Picked off. That's Lee, and he's got blockers. What a job there to come up from behind by Buchanan to make the potentially touchdown-saving tackle.
And that's tough because he makes that, he floats a little too much air under the ball. And Lee is there. Just floated too much.
Yep.
Lee is there for the pick, and nice return here.
Kay and Lee, he came up a little bit lame there at the end. We'll try to keep an eye on that as well, and we've got another flag.
After an interception, personal foul, line side block, intercepting team, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down.
So another penalty, and that's the 18th penalty on the day by Cedar Grove. For 130 yards.
That is a lot.
Well, Coach Adams, when he looks back at this game, that's one of the things he would love to change and to
absolutely, absolutely. Regardless of the outcome.
Sure, yeah, that's a lot for 2 games, not just 3.5 quarters. So the 15-yard penalty after the interception return, it's back to the 28 and back into the hands of Rashad DeBinion, their star running back. He gets 2 yards, but more importantly is that clock. Carver, Atlanta with only 2 timeouts left and winding down to the 5.5-minute mark. And you're down 16 points, so you would need at minimum 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions to tie this up. But you got to get the ball back first. Good look at number 57, Aquantis Clemens there on this Panther defense, trying to make a stop, make a play here. Quarterback Graham using all of his play clock. To DeBinion again. Great stick there by Mosley and brings up a 3rd and long for Cedar Grove.
Mosley been busy today. He's one of the big time performers for this Carver team. He's still fighting.
First of our 3 games today. Coming up next is the 5A game, Warner Robins versus Calhoun. Later tonight, the 7A championship, Milton versus Collins Hill. Again, we had an hour, 8-minute weather delay. That's why our schedule's a bit off. If you're tuning in wondering why you don't have the right game on, well, that's why. 4.5 to go in this one. 3A championship on the line. Pass completed. First down. Somehow he threaded that needle through all kinds of Panthers' hands.
And then it with a little sidearm action. Finds his man.
Trevon Farrell, who already has a touchdown catch on the day. Nice grab there and held on to it for the first down. Clock continues to move. The quarterback, Graham, we've really seen him grow up today. What a performance he's had on this rainy afternoon in downtown Atlanta. Just blocks away from the Carver Atlanta High School. Going up top for touchdown number 5, and he's got it. Ricky Lee the score, and the Saints do it again.
Graham hangs it out there, and Lee is in the right position. Even the defender was around, but he still couldn't get between Lee and the football to make a stop. Perfect position, hauls it in. Touchdown for Cedar Grove.
It's a nice touch on that ball. You know, we've seen a lot of really nice quarterbacks come through Georgia high school football, Sam, you and I, over the years. He's got a really nice touch and a bright future. Amari Forte up with his 7th extra point of the day, and
he's gotten some work in today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Again.
Just nice touch to just put it right there, put the right amount of air under it. Even in the rain.
It's one thing to throw that ball. It's another thing to anybody can throw a pass, but to put it the right timing and the right touch and in the right place, and you've got 2 defenders in the area and where your receiver can make a play and all those things. Good look there at Ricky Lee after his first touchdown catch of the day. How about, there's a young man right there, number 15, Graham, the quarterback. How about his numbers? 22 of 35.
Wow.
352 yards, 5 touchdowns, and the 1 interception. What a day for...
That was any other day, but to do it in the state championship game and against the odds, the elements, starting and stopping playing, coming back out and get your team together and being consistent and staying focused on the task at hand. That's what he's able to do today.
Forte on the kick, trying to keep from any kind of big return, and they do that as the ball is stopped right there by Roderick Hunter. By the way, that scoring drive, 4 plays, 28 yards. It took them 2 minutes, 2 seconds as they really took their time. All that coming off the interception. And when you're Carver Atlanta, go back and look at this game. It's those little mistakes that you made. It's 3 turnovers here in the second half that has really contributed to Cedar Grove's offense and scoring and putting this game possibly looks like a 348 possibly out of reach.
And the thing of it, when you're taking on a program like Cedar Grove or any program that's been at this place, and here's another one. Wow.
Kay and Lee again. And delivering the hit, and now some.
And quarterback had to make the stop on that one.
A little bit of jawing between the two. Lee, his second interception here of the half. One more look at it. Bowen's trying to make something happen. Right through the hands of Mender.
And Mender's been so reliable today. But on that play with the rain falling, it goes right through his hands. And K.N. Lee with a big interception.
Look at what he's done. 7 tackles, 2 interceptions. He's been everywhere. And he's the one that tackled Big Lockett on that play as well.
He's had quite a day, man. Yeah. What a day. Well, it looks like it's going to end up right for him.
So Cedar Grove, 332 away from a 4th state title since 2015. Handoff to the running back. Looks like that was once again the sophomore Smith.
DeMarcus Smith getting some run. You want to get your other running backs, your younger guys, some time in there with DeBinion about to move on. You want to have other guys with some experience playing in the state championship game because you hope to be back here again, especially when you got the quarterback you have.
That's right.
So you want to get those guys some time in this game.
Or how about the career DeBinion's had? Under 3 minutes now from his second ring. He was a sophomore star of this team back in 2019 when they beat Crisp County. Bowen Walker on the carry this time. Gets about 5 yards, third and about 1 as the clock continues to tick. Carver with 2 touchdowns left. What a performance here by Cedar Grove.
Remarkable performance. And they've shown you why they've been here before.
Jamar Graham, what a day for that man. Just a sophomore. Young man's got 2 more seasons to go. Taking their time, letting the play clock wind down. In no rush. 3 touchdown lead. Snap is bobbled, but picked up there by Smith. He runs in for a touchdown. Make that not Smith. It's another player we haven't seen in the game yet today, Robert Snell.
Oh my goodness. Is this guy going to remember this or what?
Look at him.
First of all, he got in the game and he scores, man. Are you kidding me?
On an accidental play, it was a bad snap, a fumble, right place, right time.
No, that's just the way you drew it up. That's the way he's going to, for years, he's going to say, that's just the way we drew that play up.
That's right.
They bounced it so I could pick it up and run it in for the touchdown. We meant to do that. Oh, man.
Look at that. Forte, the kick up and good. Snell, 5'7", 180-pound senior for this Cedar Grove team. And you're exactly right. The way he will tell the story, oh, listen, son, granddaughter, you won't believe it. You won't believe what happened.
Here comes some water. There's some water on Coach. He has done it. He has followed what Jimmy Smith did, what Miguel Patrick did, and now John Adams will get to write his name in as not just the head coach at Cedar Grove, but a state championship head coach at Cedar Grove. Congratulations to Coach.
What a season for him and for the Saints.
I didn't know he's saying all this rain falling out here. You guys gonna pour some more water on me, right?
Exactly.
I'm already swimming. You guys gonna come and drop something else on me.
You just saw one of the stats of the game there in our lower third graphic. 4 touchdowns off 4 turnovers for these Cedar Grove Saints. That's been a big part of this game. There's no question about it. Carver Atlanta now getting back to back on the field after this kickoff here. What a season they've had as they're trying to finish up strong here in the final 157. Take nothing away from them, the regional championship and the hard work they've done to get here.
They were a different team in the second half of the season. They lost to this team 17-0. Things changed. They got a win down at Sandy Creek. It helped propel them to the state championship game.
Flag on the play, but Buchanan doesn't see it. He'll keep running on past the 35. Great move there. Finally out of bounds at the 30. It looks like it may be coming back as that flag was thrown really almost right there. Just right there in his line of vision.
During the return, holding, return team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul, first down.
You look at this game and penalty there against Carver on the return. Sam, consider this. Carver was up 14-7 early in the second quarter when they scored that touchdown in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. Since then, the Saints have outscored Carver 49-12.
Yeah. Yep.
What a turnaround.
And like I said, that's coming out of the locker room to start the second half. That's, you know, going back into the locker room with a delay of over an hour. To come out and play the way that they have. Simply remarkable. Everybody at Cedar Grove High School, all the folks out in, all the folks wanted with Ellenwood. All over. A lot of the great players from the past. Some of them are back on the sideline. I hope that there's a big run here.
10 here. That's Brown. He's not done. Make that Lockett.
Lockett.
22 yards there by Lockett. The Panthers say we're not done.
Big fella said he's not done. Whatever you need me to do, Coach. I'll go back out there and carry it for you until we hit a whistle.
I believe it puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. What a great, fantastic game. 1:15 in the game for the big man. Here's a nice run, 30-yard line and more, trying to stay in bounds. What a great effort by Sean Bilal, the junior backup running back. You mentioned Quintavious Lockett, what he did, and how about Bilal here?
Great run from him, and you want to get him in a game like this because next season with Lockett moving on, you're going to count on this guy to do some good things. And says, hey, Coach, I'm ready. This time next year, you want to be back? I'm with you.
30 yards there on the pickup. It's Bilal again. Finally pushed out of bounds. Gets down to about the 7. Let's see where they mark him out. Under a minute to go now. Carver, Atlanta, trying to get at least one last score before this one's over. What a day it's been. What a day for that young man, Jamar Graham, the sophomore quarterback for Cedar Grove.
How about that? You're in the 10th grade. You play in the state championship game. Uh-oh, we got a flag here.
Sure we do.
Uh-oh. We got so many people, new faces coming in and out of games. Are we not keeping a good count?
Illegal substitution, defense, half the distance to the goal. The result is a first down.
Two things Cedar Grove has not done well today: penalties and illegal substitution.
Yeah, somebody's supposed to be keeping a count on how many folk on the field, and somebody's jumping out there. Coach is laughing about it now because if this game was a little bit closer, he wouldn't be smiling as much. Somebody's eager to get out and play. Somebody's eager to get in the game and play.
Yeah, 19 penalties, 134 yards. So not only more points, but you've had a ton more penalties as well if you're Cedar Grove. Let's go ahead while we've got a timeout and take a look at our play of the game presented by Besties. Share with your bestie. We go back to the second quarter, and this was the play. Jamar Graham going up top.
Yep, had time, flings it out there, and who's going to run it there? Yes, Bonner. Darian Bonner going to take it all the way for the touchdown. big play that really set things in motion for Cedar Grove on the way to this victory, but it was a big play, explosive play, part of this championship day. There's your quarterback.
And one of 2 touchdowns on the day for Bonner. 2 touchdown catches for Bonner. Graham, you see him there, his numbers 22 of 35, 352, 5 touchdowns for Graham. So after the penalty against Cedar Grove, 1st and goal. Uh-oh. Bad snap goes through his legs. It's a new quarterback in. That's Adam Sheely, the sophomore. Snap went through his legs there. Good look at Sheely.
And Sheely's a sophomore. He was the guy that was due to start at quarterback. Carver had 2 other quarterbacks to get injured going all the way back to the spring. And so Sheely was like the 3rd guy that was ready to take in, and really kind of green. Not really, he could go out and play, but not the one that they would really need to do some different things. And that's when Bowens showed up. Much more poised, a lot more experienced quarterback, and he's made a difference in this Carver team.
Another shot at it for Sheely. Makes the throw up top and incomplete. That ball had a little more air under it than what he would have liked. Almost picked off by Lakai Rowland.
It looked like it might have been a little slick and may have come out of his hands as he was trying to release it there. Let's see if he had a good grip on that thing. When he throws it out there, just went straight up. He's got one more chance here. One more play.
Rowland, another sophomore, younger player, getting some playing time here at the end of this Class 3 championship game. Final play of the game, likely. Coming up right here, Carver, Atlanta. Sheely rolling out. He's going to keep it. Trying to get into the end zone. He's got a blocker, and he's going to come up just short. And that's the way it's going to end. Cedar Grove, the Saints, champions of Class 3A in Georgia. What a game for this program. What a game for these players.
You got a hammer. All right now.
So 2016, 2018, 2019, and now here again in 2021. Cedar Grove, the Saints, champions of Class 3A. How about the player of the game presented by the Georgia Cotton Commission? Cotton, the natural choice for Georgia. It's Jamar Graham, 352 yards, 5 touchdowns in a performance that he will never forget and will go down in school history as one of the outstanding performances here in the championship game.
And nice seeing him walking there through the Carver players, getting handshakes with them. Like you said, these guys know each other so very well, but he showed the poise, great play here. He knew he was about to get hit and still delivered the touchdown strike. We just showed the one earlier here to Bonner for the touchdown. This is a big stage for a 10th grader to come in and be a quarterback and be trusted by your coach to use your talent and just flip it out there like that. But when you got playmakers around, makes it a whole lot easier, right? The touch that he showed you could go deep. He showed you some power, but he showed you that touch. Put a little bit of air under the ball. He's got it all. Now it's time to refine it. He's got 2 more years to refine it, Larry. Impressive what we saw with him today, and we feel like it is only going to get better.
Yeah, Jamar Graham, we showed you the 5 touchdown passes. What we didn't show you in that video montage right there, the highlights, was the touch on those that we did not have a score, a 3rd and 10, a 3rd and 13, and making the right play to make those things happen. Hey, it's money time right now. Let's go down to the field to the man with the hardware and our John Nelson. Nelly.
Thank you very much, Larry Smith. It is that time when we present a championship trophy here at Center Park. First and foremost, shout out to everyone from Carver, Atlanta. Great season with Coach Miles and everybody there at Carver. But it is now time to present a championship trophy here in Class AAA, and to do it, it is the Executive Director of the Georgia High School Association, Dr. Robin Hines, and our friends from Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
First, I'd like to thank Carver for a great showing today. Coach Miles, congratulations to you, your staff, and your team, and your community. Y'all do a great job, and you do it the right way, and we appreciate that. However, today's game belongs to Cedar Grove. Coach Adams, congratulations to you and your staff, and it's with great pleasure that we present you with this championship trophy today, Farm Bureau.
Hold it on, back four! Yes, sir! Yes, mama!
Third title in 4 years for Cedar Grove. What has this ride been like this year for you in your first year in charge?
This is 4 for me. Man, it's been outstanding. I'm so pleased, so excited for these kids, man. They've done a heck of a job for me. This community has done real well. Administration backed me. It's unbelievable.
Hot start with a young quarterback got you out of the blocks pretty well.
Yeah, and you know, we had that rain delay, and I think that kind of sparked us a little bit, to be honest. Kind of started off real slow, but our offense got going, and we just kind of made up some plays here and there and got the W.
Congratulations, Coach. Go celebrate with your team. Cedar Grove, yet again, champs in AAA. This one's going back to Ellenwood. More from Center Park in just a little bit.
Nelly, thanks so much. And boy, what a performance by Cedar Grove and the Saints as they get the win, 56-26 over Carver, Atlanta. They are right now the cream of the crop. There's no question in Class 3A, Sam.
They truly are. They proved it once again this year, and they play a challenging schedule. They really do throughout the course of the year. They had a couple of trips down to South Georgia and taking on some teams like Colquitt and Lowndes, but they come back, and that was all part of the seasoning. You know what I mean? You had a seasoning for a team during the course of a season, and those elements went in, and it pays off on a day like this when you get to the second season. We saw their scores in the playoffs, and how the defense was so tough on whoever they played. They brought it all today, and this team will be able to tell a different story from the other state championship teams, because this team had to weather a storm, literally, today to claim this championship. Their story will be a very special and unique one.
And you see their final record of 12-3. This was not a team, as you said, that didn't have some adversity during the season. I mean, you lost a couple games, you lost the region championship to Carver, but you come back when it counted and you make it happen at the end. And the big 30-point turned out to be a blowout in the end, 56-26 over Carver, Atlanta. All right, well, what a game it has been for us. Well, we are just getting started here. The Saints go marching toward a 4th title in the past 7 years. Graham with 5 touchdown passes. Binion ends his career with a couple of touchdown scores. How about the big man Lockett for the Panthers? But it's Cedar Grove getting the win. For Fred Kaleo, for our producer Russ Aaron, for Sam Crenshaw, I'm Larry Smith. Stay with us. Much more coming up here on GPB. More championship football up next.
The 2021 GHSA Football Championships on GPB are presented by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to be safe on every trip. Buckle up, Georgia. Also brought to you in part by Regions Bank. Get back in the game with Regions Bank. DBHDD. Win by learning about safe usage of prescription opioids. Georgia's EMC's official energy provider of the GHSA. Cigna, together all the way. DBHDD, stay in the game and live drug-free. And this supporter of the GHSA, the Georgia Farm Bureau, always the home team, and viewers like you. Cigna is a proud partner of Georgia Public Broadcasting and Football Fridays. Cigna's mission is to improve the health, well-being, and peace of mind of those we serve. Learn more at Cigna.com/takecontrol to learn how you can help support your physical and emotional well-being. DBHDD's Red Ribbon campaign is about all Georgians standing together for substance abuse prevention. Stay in the game and live drug-free. Learn more about healthy alternatives and living a drug-free lifestyle at garedribbon.org.
Sweetheart, please don't forget to wear your seatbelt. I got it, Mom.
It's a really nice day, living in the right space. Breathing your grace, got me feeling some kind of way.
In the blink of an eye, so many tomorrows can disappear. Buckle up for your future, every trip, every time. A message from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Coming up next, only on GPB.
Attention football fans, it's time for the Breda Pest Football Shuffle. Here we go. Keep your eye on the prize and don't forget to mark your choice at footballshuffle.com. Make your pick and enter to win now. Welcome back, football fans, to the Breda Pest Football Shuffle. Did you pick number 1, number 2, number 3? Congratulations! If you picked number 3, thank you for playing along.
Welcome into our GPB Tailgate Party Show presented by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to buckle up, Georgia. I'm Nikki Noto-Palmer, live from Studio J at our GPB studios here in Midtown. You just witnessed our 3A state title game between Cedar Grove and Carver, Atlanta. Congratulations to the Cedar Grove Saints for winning 56-26. We've got a lot more football coming up, but let's send it over to our John Nelson at Center Park Stadium, who has our player of the game. John?
Thank you very much, Nikki. Brought to us by the Georgia Cotton Commission. The Georgia Cotton Commission, the natural choice for Georgia. And our natural choice for player of the game was this guy who, 6'5", seriously? You look like you're like 7.5 feet tall. Maybe it's his shoes. Jamar Graham, great hot start, led Cedar Grove to the win. Go through that first, I guess let's take it before the rain delay and then after the rain delay. You guys got off to a really hot start. What was it like being in rhythm like that early?
It felt good. My coach kept us straight, warmed up good. It just felt good. We played good.
Get out to the big lead. Carver doesn't quit. They come close to halftime. Then the rain delay happens third quarter. What was going on? How were you guys trying to stay in the moment and stay locked in that hour where nothing's going on?
We got in the locker room, coach talked to us, kept our head straight. We came back out, played harder than we played before.
So then you get the win. I know that I've dragged you away from all your photo opportunities, but has it sunk in that you guys are champs again?
Sir.
How does it feel to win 3 and 4? And for you being a sophomore, you've kind of seen the program get to 3 or 4, but now you're an active part. What's it like to be champs again?
Great. My first one being here, my first one winning it.
How difficult was it? How much of an adjustment was it with Coach Adams this year becoming head coach, coming from a coordinator position? How much of a transition was that?
I mean, it wasn't big. He been here before. We already knew he could do it, and he did it.
Certainly have. Jamar, thanks for hanging out with us. Georgia Cotton Commission player of the game. Sit right there real quick because they want to make sure that they see you in the hat and the towel. Jamar Graham, our player of the game, courtesy of our friends at the Georgia Cotton Commission. Nikki, more from Center Park coming up in just a little bit.
Thanks so much, John. And ooh-wee, he is just a sophomore. That bodes well for the Saints. Well, it's day 3 of our championship weekend. We have officially crowned 9 state champions. We've got 2 more games on deck, so let's go ahead and catch you up at where we've been and where we're going. Thanks to the Georgia's EMC schedule and scoreboard, Georgia EMC, so much more than electricity. If you're just now tuning in, I know it's 4:30. We're a little bit behind thanks to a weather delay, but we just watched the 3A title game of Cedar Grove and Carver, Atlanta. The Saints came out big, 56-26. But let's go ahead and take it back to Thursday. That's when we kicked off this championship weekend. We started things off with 3 flag football state championships. We began with Division I. Southeast Bullock wins big in the first year of the program. Final score 20-0 over Portal. Moving along to Division II, this is for the 5A, 6A classification. Dodge County wins in triple overtime, 6-0 over Lithia Springs. Came down to the last play of the game. Then we've got Division III, 7A. Hillgrove, the winner after losing last year. They beat area rival Marietta 20-6. Moving along to our single A private matchup, Trinity Christian beats defending champion Prince Avenue 55-46. 28. Trinity stays undefeated and wins its first state title for Sharpsburg. Then we've got the single A public game. Coach Freeman and Brooks County brought the hammer and won their first state title last night over Irwin County. Final score 56-28. Yesterday's game began with the 2A final of Fitzgerald versus Thomasville. You can see Fitzgerald, the Purple Hurricanes, finally got their win, 21-7. I think the entire community was at Center Park Stadium yesterday. Then we've got the Quad A final. Benedictine got it done over Carver Columbus, 35-28. First title since joining Quad 4. Then we finished last night's matchups with the 6A game between Hughes and Buford. Man, was this a game. If you missed it, came down to the final play of the game. Langston Hughes missed a field goal. Buford ended up winning 21-20. That's 3 titles in 3 years for Coach App. And now we're on to today's games, where we kicked things off with the 3A title game that you just witnessed. Again, we're experiencing a weather delay, so we just concluded that game. Cedar Grove won big, 56-26, but it's not over yet, folks, because up next, we've got Next up, we've got the 5A final of Warner Robins and Calhoun. This should be a good one, folks. This is Calhoun's first time in 5A. They navigated the entire year playing teams they've never played before, and they're going up against the powerhouse. If you know anything about Georgia high school football, Warner Robins, you hear about them all the time. This should be a great game. Then we're going to wrap up our 3-day championship weekend bonanza with the 7A title game of Milton versus Collins Hill. It is the battle of the Eagles, if you will. Collins Hill, they were here last year, ended up getting beat by Grayson. They're still looking for their first title. Milton is looking for another state title. They won their last one in 2018 in Coach Adam Clack's second year. We've got a